Alright guys, I got Alright, so anyways, hey guys, welcome to Let's Talk Smokies. I'm Shelly Shirley, I'm your host. Today I am at Fowler's Clay Works in Gatlinburg in the arts community. I'm with Mike Fowler. Mike, thank you so much for letting us come by.
You're welcome anytime. Our pleasure.
Now, tell me a little bit about what you do and how you got started doing this.
Well, we're a small little shop located here in the Smokies. We produce a line of stoneware pottery. And we also have little experience type classes that the visitor can do while they're visiting. A good way to make their own souvenir. So, you know, the visitor gets the opportunity to come in. We show them a little bit of what we do. Right. And then we help them through the process of making their own little pot. So it's a good way for the person to be involved in the craft. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. And they get to make a souvenir while they're here. You know, that's remember really, that trip? Yeah. Well, that's what I like about it, is because you got something that you made. It's not just something you went shopping for. Right. Yeah. So, and y'all got to keep watching because I'm going to do one of these here in just a few minutes. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing. What I'm doing here is I'm using the potter's wheel to make a bowl. Uh-huh. Which can be a nice little server, you know, a centerpiece or a serving bowl, or. That's really cool. So the first thing we have to do is get the clay under control, which is what we call centering. Uh-huh. And then I just completed the opening process. And now I'm compressing what we're doing. What we call this is compressing the bottom. Make sure everything's good and tight. So how did you get started doing this? Did you just wake up one day and say, I want to make a pot? I'm originally from Florida. Mm-hmm. And I was attending school learning audio engineering, actually, in Central Florida. And there were some friends of my stepdad that have a little pottery shop in Central Florida, and they were looking for part-time help, and we were willing to work around my crazy school schedule. So I started working with them, and during the course of it, I got on the wheel and really fell in love with it, and decided this is the path I wanted to go. Well, that's really cool, and you get to use your creativity, and I'm just amazed by it. Like, I just stare at it because I'm just. I told somebody earlier I have no creativity doing this, so I'm a little bit nervous about going into this class in a little bit. So. In 2003, my wife and I honeymooned here in the Smoky Mountains, just like plenty of visitors do. Oh yeah. And we fell in love with it, kept coming back, and eventually moved here in 2006. And the rest is history. Very cool. Yeah, we moved from Atlanta up here. We came on vacation and never went home. So that is really neat. So you make, and I'm going to make sure we add pictures at the end of this on the page, but you make everything from butter dishes to big vases to everything, right? We do a lot of different things, a lot of serving pieces, baking dishes, decorative work. We do some seasonal items. You know, that's really cool. So yeah, we're functional and decorative. That's cool. Well, I hear that we're gonna make this interview into a comedy because I'm gonna go to a class here in a few minutes. It could be funny. Yeah, well, yeah, you know. Well, you'll be all right. We've got a couple nice young ladies here, especially one that you'll work with today, Hunter. Sweetheart. Oh, I'm excited. Yep, she's real patient, and the nice thing about our instructors is they remember where you were sitting. Right. So. And that's one of the things I wanted to ask. If a couple comes in, they can call you, or not just a couple, but anybody. Anybody. The best way to register for a class is to go to our website. Okay, and what's that? FowlersClayWorks.com. Click on classes, and it'll take you right to our reservation site. You can see days and times. Grab your ticket there and just show up. Oh, well, that's really cool. Yeah. Or if you have any trouble, call us. We will return your call. Okay. You send us a Facebook message. You can. Okay.
Okay, that's really cool. All right, and your Facebook
just
is
come
just
by.
Fowler's? Yeah. And your address is?
1402 East Parkway, Suite 10. We're located in the Wood Whittlers complex.
Okay, and just to make it a little bit easier for people driving through or anything, it's right across the street from Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, sorry, we'll cut that part
we
out.
got,
Right across the street from McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's and Family Dollar.
Right.
We're at Light 3A on Highway 321 North.
Okay, great.
3 miles exactly out of downtown.
Great, great. I am so excited. Guys, come by here. What a difference. It's, you know, you love doing all the fun stuff and the rides, and I'm right there with you, but this is something you can take home and it'll last a lifetime with you.
And when you're done here, visit the rest of the arts and crafts community.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that real quick.
The arts and crafts community is a collection of artisan, craftsmen, gallery shops, restaurants. The visitor can come out here. Generally, shops are open between 10 and 5 every day, except Sunday. There's some. There is shops that are open on
Right.
Sundays. There are some because it's church.
Right,
It'll
absolutely.
be close. But family can come out here and watch potters, glass workers, woodworkers, painters. Several of us members are doing interactive classes. Somebody can come out here and do a pottery class in a day. Somebody can do a glass class in a day. I mean,
I'm going to stop and talk to Miss Jan about doing a painting class.
I
Now, you
think
want
we
to talk
should.
about a comedy.
and Sparky up the road, Sparky's Glass Blowing. Get in and do Nancy Huff.
You can really do it. You can do your
There's
own glass
lots of
blowing.
opportunities out here.
But they do in hand. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool. I'll have to check that out too.
To check a lot of it out, So there's a lot of history out here, One of the things that spun off Gatlinburg's tourism was the handmade crafts.
Right, right. Well, I remember back in the day when the Parkway had all the
Right.
really cool stuff.
And a lot of the owners the people that did the crafts that were sold downtown lived out here and started inviting people to their studios, and over time people started
It just
coming
started
out here.
growing. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, thank you so much.
welcome.
I'm going to head back and do my class. Y'all, I'm a little bit scared. And we'll talk to you soon, okay?
Sounds great.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
Hey there.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm Shelly.
I'm Hunter.
It's nice to meet you. What are we doing today?
We are gonna make a base.
All right. Wait. We? Okay. Let's do it.
So first, I'm gonna give you a demonstration, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna help you hand over hand make your own base.
Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of help.
That's okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna make sure that you give your clay a couple pats like this. This is gonna help anchor your clay.
Okay.
You ever watch shows or movies where they put the clay on, hit the pedal, and it goes out the window?
Well, of course, because everybody's seen Ghost. Okay, maybe not everybody.
No, I haven't. I had to Google it, so. But this is gonna help anchor your clay.
Okay.
And then you always want to make sure that your hands are wet. Wet hands are good hands. If you're not wet, you can't make anything because it ruts and rubs against the clay.
Right.
So now we can start centering. So you'll cone it up like this.
Go and grab a chair.
And then you'll squish it back down. And this is going to help get rid of all the wiggles, wobbles, and air bubbles, and it's going to help it get ready to be something.
Okay. It's hard to believe that turns into vases and glasses. And
Oh, I know, but it's one of my
Really cool.
favorite things. Okay, so now that's centered, we're going to drop the hole, make a cute little donut, but we're not going to go all the way down to the bottom because you still want to have a bottom.
Right.
And then we can open it up. And now we can start pulling up the walls. So I know it's called pulling, but you're not actually going to pull it. You're just going to very gently press your fingers together like this, and then move your fingers up.
Oh, that's cool.
And that pressure and that movement will make it nice and tall. And you always want to make sure that your hands are moving up towards the ceiling, because as the clay is spinning, if your hands stay still, you'll get a thin spot, and then you run a hole right through it.
Gotcha.
So no pressure.
Gotcha. So real quick while you're doing that, you do classes, right? These
do.
people come in from out of town and even locals.
Yeah,
And
we got a couple
they can come make their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Me and Summer teach, and everyone can make a vase, a bowl, or a mug. And people really like it because they're taking home a memory.
Right, and it's something they did together versus just going to the store and buying it.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
pretty
fun
cool.
for families because they get really competitive, and they don't think they will, but
Right.
they do.
My husband and I would do that too, so
And then
yeah.
there's that one person that says, "I'm gonna make the best," and then they end up wrecking it, and it's really funny.
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit concerned about how I'm going to do this, but it'll be
You're
okay.
gonna be just fine, I promise. Okay, so now that it's up to height,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna trim it up, and this is gonna help get rid of all the extra clay that we don't need. And then it's also gonna help bring out the shape of whatever we're gonna make, or our base. And then we're gonna shape it. So you'll take your inside hand and gently press out into the outside hand. And your outside hand's not doing anything, it's just resting.
Right.
And a little bit of a movement at a time.
That's
just
really
so
cool.
it'll be nice and together and orderly. Just a
Right.
little bit.
You just getting rid of excess or...
Yep, just get rid of a little bit of the water. And the inside, compressing the bottom will help prevent cracking. And then we'll just give a little bit of a swirl, make it super duper cute.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Good. You ready?
No? Okay. Where do I go?
You can sit right over there.
Okay. All right, guys, so I got my apron on and we're fixing to do this. I'm nervous, Hunter.
Oh, you're gonna be fine. Don't
All
worry.
right.
We got a whole bucket of clay, so if you mess up, we can start all over.
Good.
Okay.
Because we might have to use a couple of buckets. Hang on, let me get my hair back.
Get it?
All right, yeah, right? Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna give this a couple taps, just like
Okay.
that. Good.
Okay.
You're gonna make sure that your hands are wet.
Okay.
Okay, so this hand's gonna come flat like this. It's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna rest.
Just sit there? Okay.
And then this hand right here, using the meat right there, you're gonna press into the side.
Okay.
Good. And you feel it moving?
I do.
Good. That's what we want.
Kind of feels weird.
Good. And then this hand we're gonna turn like a karate chop.
Okay, hang on just a second.
So this hand's gonna turn like a karate chop.
Okay.
And you're gonna press down.
Okay, yeah. Look at that.
Good. And then flatten again. And then this hand's gonna come to the side.
Okay.
So are you crafty?
No, not at all. Not even remotely.
But you try, and that's what matters.
Well. Not even remotely. You know when you make those ashtrays in kindergarten? Yeah, I failed. So
And then you're gonna karate chop. Good.
So how do you do this when you have big classes? Like I know we're one-on-one like this now. Do they just do one at a time?
We do. We'll set everybody up in their own station, and then I'll start with one person and work my way around the room through each step, so we're all on the same page all together. And that will help kind of get it through a little bit easier.
Gotcha, gotcha.
But it still takes a little bit of time.
Well, I was just curious. I think this is a great little family event.
It is. And the kids love it. I brought my niece here.
Oh, I
got
bet.
to teach her, and that was super duper fun. Okay.
I think it would be a good honeymoon thing too.
We
All
had
right.
a lot of honeymooners too.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
And
It's a
then-
souvenir.
Yeah, and then I always put honeymoon on their sticky note.
Aw.
So we put their name and date on the bottom. We put honeymoon,
Aw.
and it's super duper cute.
Oh.
So now that's centered, we're gonna drop the holes. Put your finger right there,
Uh-huh.
and press straight down. And then I'm gonna put my finger there so I can see how deep you're going. Keep pressing down. Good.
I don't know what I'm more scared of, going to the bottom and making a hole, or
Don't worry.
my finger hitting that.
I won't let you. And even if you do, we can pretty much fix the bottom.
Okay.
And if it just gets too down, we'll just start all over. It's no biggie.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to make a base?
Sure.
Okay. So you're gonna put your thumbs in like this.
Okay.
And then you're gonna pull your thumbs apart.
I think this is the most I've concentrated in a long time.
And let go. Good. Okay. So now we're gonna start pulling. So you're gonna
Okay.
put your hands like this.
Okay.
Gently press. and then move straight up.
So what happens if you press too hard?
You put a hole through it.
Oh, well, let's not do that.
No. Okay, ready?
Huh?
And down to the bottom again. Gently press. Good.
That's so cool.
And down to the bottom again. Good. And let me just open that back up.
Okay.
The only reason why I have to keep opening it back up is because I'm pushing your hands in.
Right.
It's easier to stretch it out than to kind of bring
Pull it out. Right.
Okay. So back down to the bottom. Gently press. Beautiful. Good. Let me check the head on it real quick. Okay, so we're still a little short. So we're gonna go back down to the bottom.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay.
That is really cool.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, yay.
So
See, I'm perfect.
you have this thing called the wobble top.
Uh-huh.
Do you like it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And what shape did you want to do? On board.
You get choices. I forgot to think about that.
That's okay.
Let's do one. I like that.
Okay. So that one's a little more.
Yeah,
inward.
yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna trim it up.
Okay.
So with this hand, you're gonna.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you
Well,
were
I'm
gonna
help
do
you,
it.
but don't worry. So you're gonna hold it like a pencil.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then right about here, you're gonna press straight down.
Oh, Lord.
You
Okay.
did good. You did good. See?
Yay.
Oh.
I didn't mess it up.
Okay. Did I get all the water?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just being nosy.
That's okay.
This
You're
is
fine.
really cool.
You can be nosy.
It's in my vase. I can do it if I want to.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna put our hands in like we're gonna pull, but we're not.
Okay.
Okay, so we're down to the bottom. Then this hand,
I know. I'm so scared. My hands are so.
that's okay. This hand's gonna very gently press in.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Seems thin.
That's okay. And then we're gonna lean out a little bit.
Okay.
Good. There you go. What do you think?
I like it.
Do you need to change?
I haven't collapsed it yet. I like it.
You did good.
Yeah, it's the key word. Oh, that's why I'm missing my towel.
You like the shape?
I do.
Good. Do you want to change anything about it?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Did you want to put swirls on it?
Well, of course I want to put swirls on it.
I know.
I like swirls.
What kind of question is that?
I know,
Do you
right?
donuts eat sprinkles?
Right?
First?
Exactly.
Okay. So you can do fat swirls or you can do skinny swirls.
Whichever.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter as long as they're swirly.
Okay. So take your finger like this,
Uh-huh.
tip it down, and just drag it up.
I'm not going to break it when I do that.
Just be very gentle. Like
Okay.
you're just touching it. You're not really pushing
Okay.
it.
Okay. Just keep doing it.
You can do as many swirls as you want.
Swirly, swirly. Okay, for a second I forgot the camera was on. We can't see that on there. Okay.
Okay, take a look. What do you think?
Yeah, well, except for right there.
Okay.
I think that's my mess up. But
That's okay. We smooth it out and we polish it.
oh, do you? Okay, so
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be perfect.
No, not
Oh,
at all.
cool.
We smooth it out so it'll be nice and soft when you get it, so you won't cut yourself or anything. And if there are any little gouges or anything, we can just kind of patch it up. That's no big
Very,
deal.
very, very cool. Thank you so
welcome.
much.